regular show, The Lost Tapes, just dropped its first 4 episodes on Hulu, so I thought I'd give my brief thoughts and do a kind of mini review. I really like regular show. I think it's a good show. I was not one of the people that really watched it was as it was airing because I was born in 2003. So by the time regular show came out, like 2010, I was like not quite the age I feel like you could watch regular. I think regular show is meant for like older teenagers, like 16, 15, and then adults mixed in there. Um, so some of it just didn't really catch me. I was really into Adventure Time, and before I eventually quit watching Adventure Time, so I was very into regular show as years went on. When I watched the series with the complete series box set, binged all of it on Hulu, and I've seen the movie a few times. Actually, the movie is the first thing I actually remember watching. So I, when it came to this show, I was not really too excited because regular show had a great finale. In fact, I watched the finale the day it aired, even though I didn't watch the rest of the season, so I was very lost in some of it. But still, when I watched that finale, I was like, wow, this is a fantastic finale. I love this stuff. It felt like the perfect end to what was a great show that ran its course, right? It said everything it wanted to do. When they said they were bringing it back, I was like, it really annoyed me, especially since J.G. Quintel should not. I understand why he wanted to come back and do this, but because money and life sucks. But it did feel like, really, you're gonna go make a reboot and make this company more millions of dollars, even though they stole, or not stole, they took his other show and tax sorted off close enough. It felt kind of like I was having some really mixed emotions. And to be honest, watching these episodes, I have some really mixed emotions. This is kind of what a reboot of regular, or not reboot, a revival of regular show should feel like. But there's a part of me that's still a little mixed with the because of all the other stuff I said. But it does everything that you want this to do, which is that it feels like it never left. The a lot of the stories feel like episodes that would have happened in the original run of the show. And then you got new stories like the one with Margaret and CJ, kind of giving them more character and more development, things like that. So that's something new we didn't really get. And I'm like, I'm down for this. We see Heaven and we see Anti-Pops again. And first episode seems like we're going to develop more things from the show. And while that's great, and I'm happy with that, there's still a part of me that goes, some of these episodes, and there's only 4 I've watched. I believe there's more out, but the 4 I watched feel like there was something like just off about them where I'm like, I like this, but they feel like weaker regular show. And I enjoyed the episodes, like the first episode, the coffee one with Margaret and CJ, where they're kind of doing more unique and different things. Compared to the other 2 episodes which was just business as usual. It's not bad, but I don't know. I recommend if you're a regular show, you're gonna enjoy these episodes, but there is definitely a part of me that definitely goes, did we really need this to come back? I don't know, but it's kind of the way I felt about the new Phineas and Ferb, where I'm gonna keep watching as a Phineas and Ferb fan. I'm having fun. I'm still enjoying stuff, but there's still a part of me that's like, this didn't really need to come back, even if it's fun and enjoyable. So, and at least it's not like Futurama where I actively hate some of the new episodes. So,